Once again, that is not a pastor. Like I said, he is a pastor that's half preacher, half man. He is not totally saved for what you tell me of him. He's not. That's not saved, Miss Rose. You can't be with God this week and then turn around and be at the devil next week, or then when the next third week come, you 3 days for the devil, 3 days for God. That's not saved. You can't be saved when you want to be saved. It's either all or nothing. You can't do that. That's not what that is. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you how to watch Apollo. I'm just saying that's not what saved people do. They do not watch nothing that got to do with the devil. That is the devil's work. The Apollo. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just letting you know. Your pastor is not a real pastor. For what you tell me of him, he is not a real preacher. He only a preacher when it's convenient for him. But he out here still chasing skirts. For what you say now. I haven't met him. I don't know him. I've never been to his church. So I...
Oh, you gonna get to meet him because he's coming back soon.
No, I don't want to meet him because I might tell that man something. And no, because I know me. My mouth don't fit no limb. So I have a tendency of saying things that I need to learn to ungrow that. I have a tendency of letting my mouth run with me. And sometimes I need to learn to close my mouth. Sometimes some things are best not said. And sometimes there's some things are best said when it's best not said. Then there's some things that I say that I need to learn not to say. But I have not grasped that yet in my lifetime. I have not grasped a lot of things that I need to learn how not to say. It's like I was told that from the people that, from what I went through, I have to forgive them. I haven't grasped that either. And it's going to be a long time before I get there. Because I feel like for what they did to me, I don't owe them no apology. I feel like they should come to me and apologize to me. That is correct. Because I didn't do nothing. I was 6, 9, and 12. So at 6 years old, why owe you an apology? Why should I forgive something that as a child should not have happened? So why would I have to go to you and say, okay, I forgive you. I accept your apology. Why should I have to go and do that? I don't feel like I need to do that. As I guess they saying, as I'm grown now, I'm supposed to let it go, understand, and forgive. I can't do that. Nor have I made it nowhere near that to accept that, Miss Rose. I don't understand that. I can't grasp my mind around that.
Ask God for understanding.
I have. Trust me, I have, and I still hadn't gotten there yet. I don't even know if I want to get there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to get there. I don't even know if I want to do it. Really, for right now, for where I'm sitting now, I'm not gonna do it. That's how I feel right now today. Maybe a month down the line, or 2 or 3 months down the line, it might change. It might, you know what I'm saying? Grow on me. Well, I can say this: 2 of them are still living. 3 of them are dead.
But you know what the Bible says? I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to leave it there. It said if you can't forgive your fellow man, your Father in heaven can't forgive you.
I don't believe that, Miss Rose. I don't believe that. Because in the Bible also say there are a few things that God can't forgive. God forgive you for anything except for self-murder and killing a child.
And sinning against the Holy Ghost.
Exactly. So I don't believe that. He forgive you for anything except for that and blaspheming His name.
And killing a child.
Exactly. So that what you just said, no ma'am. I don't agree with that. Well, maybe one day I I haven't really, I'm going to tell you the truth, Miss Rose, I haven't really sit down and asked God for that blessing and that prayer. If I have, I don't remember whether or not I did or not. But as far as I remember, I haven't really sat down and asked God to help me get over this hurdle, or help me to forgive them people that I feel like I shouldn't have to forgive. You know, I feel like they should come and apologize to me, especially my aunt. I feel like she should apologize to me. I really do. Feel like she owed me an apology because what went on between you and my mama should have been between you and my mama. I shouldn't have been the butt between that. You shouldn't have threw me out your house at 12 o'clock at night by me being 12 years old and I'm in New York City. You shouldn't have done that and would not let me back in. So I had nowhere else to go but to my grandma's house. My grandma lived way across town. And I had to walk at 12 o'clock at night to get to my grandma's house. So who owe who an apology? I feel like I owe her nothing, But everybody's saying that I should be the one to go and let her know what's going on. But I feel like this was wrong. Everybody's saying she don't remember that. She don't know. No, yes you do. Because, let me ask you a question, Ms. Rose. If it was your sister, and your sister did that, you did that to your sister, wouldn't you remember that?
Yeah, I would remember.
Thank you. She remembered it too. She remembered me being raped at 12 years old by 4 Puerto Ricans. She remembered that because I told her.
Raped by 4 Puerto Ricans?
4. 2 held me down. They took turns. Yes, ma'am. I was 12 years old. I'll never forget that. And I was. Yes, ma'am. I'll never forget that. But I'm trying. I get close to my aunt, Miss Rose, so I can try to forgive her. And I'm trying. I forgave her just a little bit. I haven't totally forgave her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to, because she is my aunt. That's my mother's sister. And I'm trying to get there. I really am. But I hadn't quite got there yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's a struggle.
It's hard.
It's hard because I love my mama to death, to pieces, from the bottom of my heart, from my toes to my head. I love my mother. And I kind of love my aunt too. But it's a toss between my loving my aunt and think about what she did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get there. And it's not hard. It's not easy. Trust me. It's hard. It's not easy. So it's a but there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying. It's hard. It's a lot to try something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've wrote about my life, but I used to tear it up. Everybody told me, all that you did, you should have wrote a book. But I rewrote it again, but I got it, I saved it, I keeps it. Sometimes I go and look at Miss Rose and read it. And all I can do is sit there and cry. Cause that.
About the things you've been through.
Yes, ma'am. And then sometimes it gets better. The more I read it, it gets better with life. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tug of war. And I'm still tugging at it, and it's still pulling me, and it's keeping me there in that time and space when it happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, gradually, I'm trying. God, keep me by the throne. Lord, keep me here. Keep me from strangling somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some days I want to just go find them and just choke them to death, to sleep. But I can't do that because I'll be in prison. So I ask the Lord to give me guidance, to help me not think that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna go to jail for no one.
Sarah, let me ask you something.
What's that?
If somebody kill a baby, do you think God will forgive them for that?
No, he doesn't. That's just like killing God. because the baby's pure, uncut, unfornicated, you know what I'm saying? There's no, it's all pure. It's just like God. That's God. When a baby is born, that's God bringing them into the world. And you got to teach them how to come up. See what I'm saying? So if you kill one of God's miracles, then no, He don't forgive you for that. That's like killing yourself, self-murder. You taking it from God's hands. You taking it from the death angel. Put it like that. God sent the death angel, but before He sent that death angel, Miss Rose, He gives you warnings. He throws the ram in the bush. He throws a voice from someone. Somebody tells you something to give you. It's a voice that scares you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes He gives it through the hank. You ever heard of hank when you go to sleep and it rides your back?
Yeah.
It gives you through that. But if people still don't see it. And I'm quite sure He have sent some my way. But I've seen it. I mean, I probably came close to seeing it, And I mean, He probably done showed me death. I don't know. I'll probably show. I don't think He showed me death. I think He showed me close to it. All right, you better straighten up. You're getting close there, But I know, to answer your question, that's horrible. That's downright wrong. And that child that has to come here, for you to take that child's life at a short time from getting here, it's not right. No.
It's not right.
No. So whoever did that is wrong. Anybody that does it. And for a mother to do it, God ought to punish them. I think you need to put them under a brick, put their head on the ground, step on their neck, and take a brick and bash their brains in. That's what I think you should do with them. Anybody that kills a child. That goes with anybody that have abortions. That goes with anybody that you lay down there, you could have this child. You knew the consequence when you laid down there and you got pregnant and you slept with that man. You knew it. If you didn't put on no protection or protect yourself or any of that, you knew the consequences. So, what you doing? What you killing a child for? You was having fun making it, so have fun taking care of it. So no, Miss Rose, that's whoever did that needed to get just what they got.
Well, she getting it.
Well, so that's what it is.